Hi guys, welcome to this week's show. But before we start, don't miss your chance on winning this ESS Dual Plus from Sense Innovation. It is the coolest sound simulator in my eyes on the market today. So subscribe to the channel and you could be the lucky winner. So we're going to raffle this off on the 27th of November. Yes. So it reaches you in time for Christmas. So let's get back into today's video. Hi guys, on this week's show, we're going to air down our tires, just like on a real 4x4. So in your real 4x4, when you go off-roading or wheeling, you always air down your tires just before you enter the trail. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to create an aired down RC tire. So I've 3D printed some beadlocks, of Thingiverse, and I have a set of old tires which are really becoming quite gnarly, and I think what's happening is that the foam inside is actually giving up. So they are coming apart, and what I've actually done is I've opened one of these, and when you take this foam out, it is actually disintegrating. So you can, I don't know, you can see this on the camera, but it kind of just rains foam. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out the old rim, put the beadlocks onto these tires, because the tires are still good, and seal them with either a kind of silicone or grease, and let's see if we can get them airtight enough that we can run them without foams. Okay, first thing I actually need to do is get rid of these terrible foams, because they're going everywhere. Like, I've got them on my hands, in my face, and I just got to get rid of them. Just to kind of show you what the foam is actually producing. It's giving off so much dust and powder. It's actually ridiculous. So no wonder they weren't working properly anymore. And I didn't know foams could get this bad, but basically this is what the foam is turning into, and that's why the tire is not performing anymore. So we're going to take the TRX 4 Sport tires, put them to the side. These tires are just too good to mess around with or destroy them. So what I've done, I've taken the rim out of these tires and thrown the foams away because they're just terrible. They go everywhere. The powder of those foams go everywhere. Most of the manufactured rims are super glued onto, so the rubber or the tires super glued onto the actual plastic rim. How you get something like that off is you take a brand new sharp blade, tilt them back a little bit, and just run the tip of the blade just along the edge of the plastic rim. And once you've done that, most of it actually comes off. If there's still an area, you can actually cut it in this way and get the tire off with a very, very clean cut. So that way you do not really damage the lip of the tire, because we still need that once we assemble it to the, what do you call these again? Beadlocks. Okay, the beadlocks are 3D printed from Thingiverse. You can find them on thingiverse.com. They are a 3-piece system. You have an inner and an outer ring. The outer ring has the hex that connects to your mainly 1 to 10 cars. Then the inner ring, what this lip does actually, it pinches the lip of the tire, keeps it in place, and then you just screw it together, and it literally by force it just pinches everything together that the tire can't move anymore. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to put a bit of sealant inside all my areas where air could be escaping. I'm going to pop that on there, and with the air that the tire then has, I hope that's enough, I'm going to go rock crawling. So that's my basic idea. To seal all my joints on the beadlocks, I'm going to be using Flex Seal Pro, which is a normal car product that seals all kind of flanges like water pumps, etc. So let's begin the assembly. So when you go out on the field, you air down your tires on a real car. So this is kind of my idea, to air down the tire. So that's why I don't have a valve in here to actually pump it up. I just want to keep the air that's in the tire inside here. That's why I sealed it, and have the same effect as if I am running on an aired down tire. That's my idea. So there we go, my friends, all done. Feels weird, but it kind of feels okay. Comparing it to the TRX4 tire, here we have air vents and here we don't. So here we have kind of a limit of how far the tire will go. So let's see if this air down version, like you do on your real car, works well on the RC car. Got the sealer all over me. So, going to let these dry. Once they've dried, I'm going to mount them on the car to make sure that there's no air escaping at all. I've actually chosen these tires because they fit a little bit better underneath the Blazer body. They're a little bit smaller or a little bit narrower than the original TRX4 Sport tires. So I'm thinking running this body with these tires would be a better choice. And let's see how they fare on the trail with the air down system. So the tires should be dry enough. Let's get them onto their own weight. Let's put it down and see. Yeah, that looks pretty much like a air down tire to me. Let's take it out on the trail and let's see how it performs. Okay, the tires are holding out quite nicely. Got a bit of a drag racer effect, but I'm not sliding on the rim. Quite happy about that. So the tires are aired down, but I'm not riding the rim. That's actually exactly what I'm looking for. Let's see how they do on a downhill. Got over that. Oh, bit of a tilt in there. Okay, tires away. Turn more to the right. There we go. To the last bit of the obstacle. Back wheel in the air. Whoop. My ESS switched off. Okay. So full weight on the front tire. Tire's holding up quite nicely. I can let it squeeze off a little to the left so that I can get the front up, or get the front past the left of the rock over here. Go backwards just a touch. And then again, wiggle it left and right just to get the nose of the car away. There you go. I'm going to squeeze I'm going to turn full right to squeeze the tire onto that rock. Just going to hit the car up onto that little ledge and now balance it. Got a bit of a tilt going on, actually too far. Oh, my magnets just gave up. Hang on a second. Okay, put the body back on its magnet posts. And let's slowly get this front wheel up onto this rock. There we go. Actually lost grip on the opposite side there. Go up with both wheels up on this rock. There we go, perfect. The back wheels are not lined up, but that's close there. That was different and a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot, specifically because of the footprint that the tire actually leaves behind. I have a feeling that a foam tire doesn't really hug the rock as much. The air tire kind of gave me the feeling that it gripped the rock a little bit more and leaving a bigger footprint on the rock itself. So I'm going to be playing around with this a little bit more, getting a little bit more advanced. I'm going to maybe get a valve and a little pump that we can run these tires at different PSIs. But that's going to be another video. So guys, that's it from me this week. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.